was get cash. I be running to the past like I'm with Flash. Drop the mask, bust a move like I'm kick ass. Yeah, talking shit, but I'm a trip.
What's up, y'all? Tuned in to Clapitup LA with my boy K.Johns, aka Big Ben Ken. You know the general, know what it is. We're gonna jump straight into this, K.Johns. What was that thing that got you into the studio?
Honestly, my whole thing was like, cause first I was playing sports. You feel me? I was playing football for a while. So I was always into music. I was heavy fucking with Wayne. You feel me? I was heavy fucking with Drake, Jay-Z, all the. You know what I'm saying? I was heavy with music, and I like how them niggas put their words together. Yeah. But I was so focused on football. You know what I'm saying? So for a while, I used to be a big critic on that shit, and I used to just be like, well, if this nigga could do this, I think I can do it better. You feel me? So once football kind of took its toll and it ended, you know what I'm saying? I kind of went on my own journey, and I'm like, well, shit, let me try this shit. You feel me? I was freestyling one day when I was going to San Jose State, and
So wait a minute, you got a scholarship to San Jose State?
I got a partial. I got a partial.
So you was nice then.
Yeah, I was cool. I was all right. You know, I was all right. I did my thing. You know what I'm saying? I was up there, and we was used to, me and my boys used to do some shit called Thirsty Thursday. Okay. You feel me? Every Thursday, and we had freestyle on the computer screen, and record that shit, and we'd go back and watch it, and you know what I'm saying, on some fun shit, get faded and do that shit, you feel me? And I used to just so happen to be one of the hardest niggas doing it, you feel me? So we just so happened to do this shit at a party one time, and I got a reaction that I didn't expect, and that shit made me kind of like, okay, it put a thought in the back of my mind, like I might be able to do this rapping shit, yeah.
Okay. So when you got that reaction, because see, when you grow up playing football, when you grow up as an athlete, it's only one thing that you really love to do. You feel what I'm saying? But when you got up on that stage and got that reaction, what did that make you feel like, or would you say that was equal to you being on the field?
Yeah, for sure. It was like shit. It was like scoring a touchdown, if you ask me. You feel me?
Hey, everybody say the same.
Yeah, you feel me? Because I'm like, damn. I'm like, shit. I might be able to do this shit. Like, cause usually, you know, it's easy to rap, but it's not easy to get people to like your raps. You know what I'm saying? Right. So once I got the response that I got, I'm like, damn, like, I might be able to do this shit, but I was still in tune with my football shit, you feel me? So I wasn't really like, well, I'm about to start rapping. Like, it was just kind of like a thought that I'll start playing with more and more, you know what I'm saying? So as life took its toll and different shit started happening, it led me towards that, you know what I'm saying? And even before that thought came upon me, I always was the type of nigga to put people up on game and to have something to say and to have advice from motherfuckers. Even if I couldn't take it on my own, I was able to give it to the next nigga, you feel me? I got younger niggas around me, little brothers around me and shit, and I was always a nigga putting people up on game, so I'm like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Why not translate it to, you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this, because it's easy to get into something when you realize that people like what you do. So let me ask you this, do you feel like if you didn't get that exact reaction, do you think you would have kept going?
I think I would have kept doing it on some fun type shit, but like my motivation behind football has always been not only to succeed for myself, but to feed my people, you feel me, to provide an opportunity for the people that watch me and the people that raise me, the people that's behind me, or whatever the case, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, once football kind of ended for me, I switched to finding another way to feed my family at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So, it was kind of like, okay, boom, this shit working, I like doing this shit, it's fun, I'm gonna make myself an athlete with this shit. I'm gonna feed my family with this shit and make it to the league with this shit, you feel me?
Okay, so how long was that transition? Because it's a transition you gotta go to. A lot of us, like I was talking to my boy, One Take Ocho, you feel me? It's a transition from football to whatever you wanna do in your life. And a lot of us gotta spend some time lost, not knowing what we're gonna do.
Sure,
you know what I'm saying? So would you say that you was able to jump right into it, right after football? Did it take some time? What did you battle with in between having to, like you said, you got to feed your family with this shit now. Right. So what did you have to battle with in between going from there to there?
So what's crazy is once I was doing a lot of shit, you feel me, when I was in school. I got in trouble, I got kicked off the team. So once I got kicked off the team, I was still in school. I didn't just drop out of school, you feel me? So I stayed in school, but I bounced back. I came back home and I finished my degree. I got my degree in mechanical engineering.
Okay, we clap it up for that right there.
Yes,
got
sir,
his degree.
you know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I got my degree. And that took me, honestly, it took me like 3.5 years, damn near a whole nother 4-year term to finish that, because I had to start from scratch, because when I was going to San Jose, my athletic advisor, she advised me to not pursue a mechanical engineering degree because it would take up too much time for my football career, you know what I'm saying? Which was a bad advice, because I wish I would have started back then, therefore I would have graduated way earlier, you know what I'm saying? But life, you know, life is what it is. The shit ain't perfect, so I took it as I took it, and you know what I'm saying, I took the shit like that, and I ended up completing it because at the beginning of my college term, I always wanted to be a mechanical engineer, whether I was playing football or not. I always wanted to do that shit, you know what I'm saying? So I had to get that shit done regardless. So I got that done, and in between then, I was figuring out how I wanted to, you know, what was my next step, shit, because I was fighting mental battles with myself, trying to figure out, like, do you really want to rap?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Do you really want to go get a job? Do you want to go make some money? And at the end of the day, the end goal is to make money and feed my peoples. But it's like, how the fuck is you gonna do this if you just sitting here thinking about it? You know what I'm saying? So
see, you know what the toughest battle that people fail to realize is the mental battle.
Right.
All this other shit don't mean nothing. Man, you got to get through the mental battle because that's what's all in your mind.
It's all in
you know what I'm saying?
head.
The shit ain't necessarily got to be as hard as it seems, but it's all in your mind. So I mean, you went on, you got your degree, and then boom, you jumped into this rapping. Now, when did you drop your first song? And what did you feel about dropping that first song?
I was nervous, bro.
Was it 2018?
No, I dropped my first song probably I'd say like 2016, to be honest with you. What I did was I dropped some shit, and it didn't do no numbers, bro. You know what I'm saying? It got listened to, but it didn't do no numbers.
You gotta you gotta deal with that.
Yeah, you gotta put them shots up, and that's what I tell a lot of people. So what I did for myself is I rebranded myself. I took back all my music, and I just started practicing more. I started putting up more shots as opposed to trying to drop shit and get people to like my shit. You feel me? I started just making more music and teaching myself how to make music, teaching myself how to write. It was just like football to me. I played quarterback when I played football. You feel me? So it was just like throwing the ball. I had to just keep throwing that motherfucker. Like, and eventually I'm gonna get it down. You know what I'm saying? So
shot at it.
Exactly.
See, it's so many people that get discouraged. Because like you said, my first song ain't do no numbers.
Right.
It's easy to get discouraged behind that
Man,
shit. Why should I keep going if I'm not getting no attention?
No.
Why should I keep going if this person ain't paying attention? This person not paying attention. So when you get to that point, what was your motivation at that point to say, all right, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going. And when did you finally get that, when did you finally put that song out that you feel got some type of reaction or some type of traction that you was like, okay,
let me go.
There we go. Yeah.
It was just more so of like me, I'm the type of dude, when I put my mind to something, I don't quit. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. Another thing is I take my motivation from Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace to go. You feel me?
Rest in peace.
And it's a marathon with this shit. I didn't expect to make it off my first song. I never expect that. That's not even what I wanted. You feel me? Because that's temporary fame. Like, and I don't even want fame. It's longevity that I'm looking for. You feel me? So I was looking for the long-term shit anyway, so I wasn't expecting to just blow up off my first shit. So it was like I was just dropping songs, and my mindset is always to keep chopping at that tree. You feel me?
Yeah,
so it's
facts.
like I'm gonna just keep going. If I just gotta keep dropping songs and they not fuck with it, I was getting discouraged. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like even my own homies was not fucking with my shit. You feel me?
Bro, that shit hurt, don't it? Don't that shit hurt?
You feel me? I got family, all type of shit. They don't give a fuck about that shit. You feel me? Until it started rolling in, you know. And I couldn't blame them because shit, I didn't even like the shit enough to feel confident to go, you know what I'm saying, to go put it out there. So I couldn't blame them to not like it, you feel me? So I just kept trying. I would have felt worse giving up than I felt telling myself that I wasn't good, you feel me?
Right, well see the thing is, shit gonna get worse when you give up.
Facts.
It gets worse.
Facts.
It has to get worse because you gave up compared to fighting and actually fighting your way to feeling better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what niggas gotta do.
Yeah.
So the name is Real Rap. Out the mud. What's the with Real Rap? Out the mud, Bag Boys.
Bag Boys. Right.
So let me ask you this: what finally hit you and made you decide that this was gonna be the name for the entire movement?
So, Real Rap stands for reaching every aspect of life, returning all profits.
Okay, make sure y'all note that.
That's Real Rap. You feel me? So that's my main intention behind all of this shit that I do. Like I'm just trying to. Like I said, I'm doing this shit for my peoples, and not just my peoples, but my peoples. Like I come from Westmont, you feel me? And Westmont, if you know where Westmont is, you know it ain't the best of the best in LA, but we got a hell of a district. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's my people. Those my people to me. You feel me? So that's what I'm trying to. Even if I could go reach and go get knowledge and bring it back, and it's just all type of shit that I got intentions on. But when it come to just that's my business portion of this shit, because I know that we got a website, we got clothes, we got merch.
Y'all got a whole entire team.
Yeah, we got a whole team going on. So the Real Rap is the professional part of the program. You know what I'm saying? And the Out the Mud Bag Boy, that's the brotherhood. That's me and all the niggas I was with before this rapping shit. You know what I'm saying? This gang, like these niggas we was doing this shit before this rapping shit started. You feel me? So it's just.
Well, you know,
got to put a title on it.
You know what? And the thing about it that I really I like about that out the mud being a part of it is the fact that people are so scared to get shit out the mud.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In order to get it out the mud, you gotta go through the homies not fucking with it. You gotta go through you not getting the traction that you want.
Your girl not posting your shit.
Niggas
don't know how that is.
You gotta go through being overlooked. You know what I'm saying? And you often speak about being an underdog. We're gonna get into that a little bit later. Okay, so what has getting it out the mud been for you? When you look back at when you first started and to what you're doing when you stand here today, getting it out the mud, what does that mean to you?
Getting it out the mud is starting from scratch. It's not being scared to get bumps and bruises. It's not being scared to get dirty. You know what I'm saying? It's not being afraid to take mistakes and take L's. And when I say L's, I don't mean losses. A L is a lesson. You know what I'm saying? You turn that lesson to a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, people got to learn how to turn their losses into lessons. Because you ultimately got to go through that. Because everybody got to lose. It's inevitable. It's something that you got to do. Everybody got to lose. Right. So, okay, now you deal with the loneliness, because it can be real lonely when you're doing something that you believe in that everybody else don't quite believe in. How did you deal with that loneliness and even that darkness in them certain times?
Me personally, I'm used to. I was the only child for a long time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm used to being alone. Like, I got plenty of siblings, but I'm used to alone time. I'm used to being isolated, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have a problem with doing shit on my own, which is where the one-man army shit came from, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with taking those bumps and bruises without people around me. Like, for a while, I didn't have a team. That's where the one-man army shit came from. I had bros and I had supporters, but it wasn't no team. It was just me doing everything by myself, from the beats to the booking the sessions to the booking the videographers to the everything, bro. Cover art, you know what I'm saying? Designing the merch, setting all this shit, bro. I was doing this shit on my own, you feel me? And that's where the name came from. So it was never, it's just shit. I done lost track of the question. I couldn't even lie to you.
You solid. What we talking about is dealing with that loneliness and that darkness.
Oh yeah, right.
So you also speak on. So you made your own beats.
No, not my own beats, but I'm talking about as far as going out to get them and have to. Because now that I got a team, it's more of a collective situation. I got other people bringing in shit from outside sources, because it's just not just me now. You know what I'm saying? So when I say as far as getting beats, I'm just as far as recruiting producers or just getting new content and new, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't stick. Now I got certain producers that I fuck with on oftentimes, but I don't like to just stick with the same niggas. I'm a creator. I got creator tatted on my face for a reason. I like to make shit, bro. I like to create shit. I draw. I make shoes and shit. I paint walls and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I like to create shit. I like to fuck with people that make shit and they like to make new shit.
So how do you feel in those moments? Say you reach out to a producer and you're trying to get something, or you reach out for a feature, you know what I'm saying? You trying to get something. They kind of like we was talking about earlier. If you're not hot, don't nobody really want to work with you. How do you process those thoughts in those moments? Because see, those thoughts can make you kind of mad. Like, why you not fucking with me?
No,
you know what I'm saying? So how do you deal with that?
I think that's more so motivation to me. The type of person I am, I'm not really no hater, bro. So it's just like, if a nigga more popping than me, I'm gonna say the nigga more popping. If I put myself in a position, you feel me? If I was in your position, would I want to take it? So then that's why when I approach other artists, producers, directors, whatever it may be, and I feel like they may be on a upper level than me, I know how to approach them. I'm going to approach them on a business aspect. I'm not going to approach them asking for nothing, because I don't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no help or nothing like that. But I'm gonna approach you so that we can both benefit from the situation that I'm giving you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So anytime I do hit somebody up, I'm gonna hit them up. I'm gonna have my manager hit them up first of all, just so that it can be on a professional level. You know what I'm saying? Then second of all, I'm gonna approach you with a dollar amount, or I'm gonna approach you with a business proposal that we can both benefit from. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me. Like, so.
So how long would you say it took to actually build your team? Because the thing about building a team is that you got to work with people that you know that you can trust. You got to make sure that y'all on the same vibe. So what was that process like, actually coming together with a team?
That shit came natural, bro. I'm not gonna even lie. Thank God how that shit happened, because I was just praying like for a while. I'm like, damn, like I know I need a team, but I don't want to go ask for help, like, you know. And I was always stuck on that.
Yeah, that's you know what? That's a stubborn trait that people often lose because of.
Yeah, fact, fact. And that's the one thing I'll give advice to people. I tell them motherfucker fast, like, don't be afraid to ask for help it's not nothing wrong with asking for help. You know what I'm saying? You don't want no handout. You know what I'm saying? But you asking for help. Shit, you can't do everything, bro.
Yeah, the cold part about it is so many, because you know Nipsey always talk about that. I did it on my own, and a lot of people get that misconstrued. He did it by himself. He didn't do it all by himself because he had a team.
Right.
But he had to get it started by himself in order for it to become what it needed to be.
Facts.
Okay, so in One Man Army, you know, the name is blatant. You know what I'm saying? And I can see that. I hear it in your music. I hear it in how you speak. The name is blatant. Just, I'm going to do this shit on my own.
Fact.
What experiences have you went through that was just like you said, you was the only child? Things like that kind of condition that. So what other experiences would you say led up to this point to where you just One Man Army? Like, this is just me. This is what I'm going to do. Because you got to do a lot of believing in yourself, first of all, to even be able to stand on a level like that, One Man Army. You got to believe in yourself on a certain level. At what point would you say that you struggle with believing yourself to be able to put out something like this?
I say I really had to get confidence within myself with this rap shit, because I always was confident outside of music just as a person, you know what I'm saying? But I think I had to just get confidence within this rap shit, and I had to really feel like, okay, now I'm K.Johns. What am I trying to say to my people? What am I trying to get out to my people? You know what I'm saying? So at the time of the first One Man Army project, like I said, I was doing everything. You feel me? From getting the cover arts made. I think I actually composed the pictures for that cover art and had somebody else make it for me or some shit like that. I don't remember, but I was just, you know what I'm saying, I was just doing everything. So I was so in my head, I'm like, I'm doing this shit on my own. I'm the One Man Army. And then another thing is, on those projects, I don't do no features. On my main projects, my whole goal is to do no features.
I noticed that. You can't be One Man Army if you got
help. You feel me? And that's my thing. It's nothing wrong with features. Like, you feel me? It's nothing wrong with features. That shit is great for business. That shit is great just for creating music and creating new sounds and shit. But that was my whole approach. I took motivation from J. Cole and shit like that, from when it comes to, I just want to show my talent on my own project. Don't mean I can't make a project with other niggas, or I can't make another project with features on it, but when it comes to my One Man Army project, I'm gonna let that title speak for itself, and the project and the track list is gonna back it up. You feel me?
Right, yeah, no, facts. And I respect that, because it's really hard to do this on your own type, you know what I'm saying? Because people, you want to get features because somebody else popping, you need them, but to do this on your own, it take a lot of heart, you know. And so you got a song called Underdog, right? And you say you actually thankful, you embrace being an underdog. So what is it? And you know what, I can relate to that, because see, when you the underdog, like Kawhi Leonard said, people don't expect what's gonna come from you, and it makes you work harder. So what would you be? So what do you appreciate about being the underdog?
I like that I could work at my own pace. I'm not expected of, you know, like, I can fuck up. I can make mistakes. The spotlight is not on me just yet, but I know when the spotlight do get on me, I'm gonna be ready for the shit. You feel me? So it's like, being an underdog is just being able to take your time with whatever you're doing. You feel me? Being able to focus in and really see the shit from a broader perspective, because you're not really at the top, so you don't have to meet expectations and shit like that. You can just do the shit at your own pace until you figure it out. That's my perspective for me, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of just be in the cut, like doing my own thing until shit start working, you know what I'm saying? And then once shit start working, people like, damn, where he come from? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the underdog. But see, you know what? It's good to actually have that mentality about yourself, because it's gonna bring more out of you. You know what I'm saying? Because when you at the top and you feel like you done made it already, where's your work ethic now? You know what I'm saying? You lose your work ethic. So what would you say? What is the most important thing about your work ethic that you feel is going to contribute to your success?
Bro, to be honest with you, I wake up every morning and just write. Like, whether I finish the song, whether I write a verse, whether I write a hook, I wake up every morning and just write some shit just to be productive. Or I'll wake up and I'll start planning my next couple of weeks. Like, as far as right now, we got 2 video shoots coming up. We got a meet and greet going on today, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'll just make sure I got shit going on, and that type of shit just keep me going. Like, you know, so as far as being creative and shit like that, I just keep working, bro. Like, I don't let the outside distractions stop me from working. Like, and that's why that was my motivation behind getting a team, because I want to focus on more on being an artist, you know what I'm saying? So that I could keep going and keep, you know what I'm saying, just keep my shit going, just like football, bro. Niggas gotta work out. If you only play a game on Saturday, but you work out 5 to 6 days a week. You feel me?
Facts. So when we speaking on that, we speaking on the risk that you gotta take, because we got to get back to what actually made us feel like football. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
And every day you working for something, even though you tired.
Man.
Nigga don't feel like going to practice every day.
Man.
You don't feel like
Man.
it. But at the end of the season, you're like, damn, I can't wait to get back.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So when you actually out here chasing that feeling, what are some of the risks that you could say that you had to actually take? Because we're going to go back to the lyrics, nigga.
Yeah.
On Grateful, you say that. Niggas is game breakers, risk taking. We don't pay the refs.
We don't pay the refs.
Paying the refs is taking the easy way out.
Taking the easy
we
way
cheating
out.
now. I'm gonna go out and get a ref some money.
Nah, we don't
so
do that.
I want you to break that down in this aspect, in the rap aspect of what do you mean by I'm not paying the refs?
So I'm not paying the refs. I basically was saying, like, you know what I'm saying, we're not taking no shortcuts. We not cheating for this shit. Like, if I gotta wake up, I done got calls at 3 o'clock in the morning. Pull up to the studio, bro. My boy K.Dollars, shout out to my nigga K.Dollars. Plenty of times he done hit me. Pull up to the studio, bro. Come listen to this shit. Or my nigga KY, pull up to the studio, bro. Come make a song. Like, you feel me? And it's just shit like that. I'd be like, fuck. Studio be 45 minutes away. You feel me? This shit be an hour away, 30 minutes away. But I'm like, shit, I'm about to get up, bro, because I ain't doing nothing else. First of all. Second of all, I want what I want, so I gotta go do that shit, bro. It's not gonna just fall in your lap. Ain't shit gonna fall in your lap.
In moments like those, that's what proves that you really want what you say you want. You getting a call at 3 o'clock in the morning, it's easy to be like, nah, bro, I'm sick.
Yeah,
I'll tap in with you later.
Yeah.
Hit me at 12. It's easy to do that, but you got to do shit like that to be able to show it. Like, nigga, this is what I'm grinding for. This is what I'm working for. So, with that, it's a lot of benefits that come with being a risk taker. But the part that people forget is it's a lot of risks.
A lot of risks.
You can lose it all because you out here trying to take a risk.
Because you're trying to try.
Trying to live your life the way that you want to live it. So let me ask, how thankful are you that you have taken the risk that you have taken to get to this point?
Bro, I'm blessed. I thank God every day. I don't start moving. I don't get out of my bed unless I thank God. Because I just, my freedom is
most important.
It's most important to me, man. That's all I'm scared of losing. I can care for money, bro. I love my family. I love my life.
I feel that.
But I'm not scared of that shit. I'm scared of my freedom, bro, because it's like death while you're alive, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like taking those risks. It's taking those risks and being able to still be free and then being able to get rewarded from those risks. That shit is just a blessing, bro. And I don't take it for granted at all. Like, that's why my whole mentality, my whole purpose behind what I do is to give back. Like, you know what I'm saying? I enjoy giving back. Like
I seen the videos when y'all went out downtown
on Skid Row.
Like that, and you was like, was that J-Hun? J-Hun was like, shit, I mean, we out here to give it. If they don't want it, they don't want it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we just gonna, I like to give back. It ain't for no points. I don't want no, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want it. I was out there giving away brand new clothes for the free. Like, it's not that I don't want nothing from it. It's a purpose. It's a bigger picture. Like, and I know the shit is bigger than me. Like, I want some shit to live longer than me, you know?
And so, what got you started with actually going downtown and actually doing that? Whose idea was that at first?
That was a team collective. I think one of my boys, I think Steve-O said he had some clothes to give away, and he was like, shit, we could just go get these clothes. I'm like, shit, we might as well just put together a whole thing, you know what I'm saying? Give clothes away, food, water, hygiene products, and you know what I'm saying? Shoes, we had shoes out there and all that, you know what I'm saying? So it was just a random idea, and we just did that shit as a team, you know?
And you said another key thing too when you were talking about, most importantly, you feel better about your freedom rather than the money.
Facts.
And there's so many people that got it confused. Oh, I need the money. I need the money.
Man.
And niggas, people got to really understand money ain't going to make you happy, bro.
Not at all.
Because you could be living in hell. It's billionaires that kill themselves every day.
Facts.
And they got all the money in the world.
Facts.
Most importantly, what I believe is what makes people happy is their freedom and doing what they feel like they want.
Bingo.
You know what I'm saying?
Bingo.
So when you found out that my freedom was the most important thing, let me ask you this. How long have you been feeling like money wasn't the ultimate goal? Because when we broke, that's all we want. We want the money.
Facts.
So when did you actually sit down and say to yourself, man, you know what, fuck the money. Let me just keep my freedom and doing what I gotta do. Because the money gonna come. The money gonna come.
So once I stopped playing football, in between me stopping playing football and rapping, I was just getting money on top of me. I was going to school, but you know, I ain't had no job, bro. So I was just getting money, you feel me? In that time, I was getting money with my cousin, my older cousin, Free Sino. He gonna be coming home soon, you know. He like a big brother to me. I don't have no big brother. I got one little brother, KJ, you feel me? He like a big brother to me. Me and him, we was doing our thing, you know what I'm saying? and some unfortunate events came about, and my boy got locked up, you know. So once that happened and he was facing life, that shit kind of like, it made me like kind of like take a step back from how I was living, because I was living too fast, you feel me? And it wasn't that I didn't know that could happen. It was just like, damn, like it was like a reality check, because somebody so close to me got their freedom took away like this. Like, and he didn't even get caught or nothing. He had to turn himself in. So it was like he gave his freedom away, you know what I'm saying? So that shit was kind of like, it was a reality check for me, because it was like, damn, like that's somebody so close to me. It could have been me, you know what I'm saying? And I've never been in a position to where I had to face fighting life and none of that. I had caught a small case, you know what I'm saying, a little gun case or whatever back a couple years ago, but that shit wasn't nothing like my cousin is facing, you feel me? So him going through that was just kind of like a reality check to me, because it was like, fuck, like this shit could be gone fast, like no matter what you out here doing, you feel me? Like, and he was doing this shit. So granted to say, you could be doing your shit out here, bro, and that shit is not gonna work once you get caught in that system, my nigga. So to all my young niggas, bro, I'm telling you, move smart, my nigga. That shit ain't worth it, bro. Because when you get locked down on that L, you're gonna be thinking about what you could have and should have, would have did, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's the worst thing.
And that's the worst feeling. Like, that's the worst feeling. What you should have, could have, would have did, my nigga. Move smart now, so you ain't got to worry about it later on. You know what I'm saying? It's chess, not checkers, nigga. I got it tatted on my neck for a reason. You feel me?
So when you actually saw your boy your cousin go through that, is that moment that you saying like, okay, the money shit?
Yeah, because like I said, me and him was getting money together. We was doing our thing. We was, you know what I'm saying? If you know me and him, me or him, you know we was doing our thing back in those days. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like a damn, like, okay, this money shit is this. It's temporary. This shit is made to be spent, literally. You know what I'm saying? Your life and your freedom shit, that shit is some forever type shit. You know what I'm saying? So once that shit happened, and somebody, so I was with that nigga every day. We was doing all type of shit, man, going out of town and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So for him to be gone, it was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm like, hold on, let me chill, let me think about this shit real quick. Like, and then I start kind of really thinking like, okay, I gotta have a bigger purpose. Like, it can't just be about money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
and so, you know, the thing is, like I said, there's so many people just about money, man. That shit is not the key to happiness, bro.
No, not at all.
The key to happiness is operating in your purpose. And so, you know, you go on and say and tap in. You say, put my people on move making. Taking plenty risks every day, as we can see. You go on this man Instagram, you see exactly what this nigga talking about, like real shit. Putting his people on, making moves, taking these risks. So, you know, you speak on separating goals also, and you talk about the separation that comes with chasing these goals. So we looking at the K.Johns, Big Ken, whatever, you know what I'm saying? We looking at him today compared to back in 2016. I want you to really take a moment to think about the separation that you've had from K.Johns in 2016 to K.Johns in 2020. What's the first thing that come in mind that you know, besides the money part? What's the first thing that hit your mind that's like, damn, I separated myself from that. My mind is not in that same place no more. You gotta make him think right there. You know what I'm saying? Make
he
him,
got me.
Make him think. Make him come out. That's what we do on Clap It Up.
What made me separate really was just being less selfish with my process. Being more open to having a team, being more open to taking losses, being more open to accepting criticism, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just being more open and vulnerable to what I'm doing. I've always been an anti-social, real closed-off person because I was playing football, so I didn't have no reason to make friends other than my teammates, you feel me? I was more so like a gang type of nigga, like it's us against the world,
especially
you know?
when you one of them niggas, it's kind of,
I was kind of like cut off, like I didn't really care like too much to be social. Like, even in high school, you could ask my homies, I was only cool with my teammates. Like, niggas around school, I didn't really fuck with. Like, I fucked the girls outside of my school just because I was antisocial. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, I didn't really. So once I start realizing that I gotta really like grow up, nigga, I gotta grow up. You ain't gonna be the same person forever. Like, you know, so I had to really just grow up, and it's the growth. I'll say, like, you know what I'm saying, that I could see from back then to now. It's just the mental growth, the reality check, and just the going through the process, bro. Taking the bumps and bruises that come with this shit, like, you know.
And, you know, you got to deal with them. You know, the bumps and bruises are a part of the process, which helps you be who you need to be in the future. You feel what I'm saying? So when you speak on having to grow as far as becoming unselfish, you know what I'm saying? Because some people, they may not think that they're being selfish, but they want the spotlight. They want all the credit. They want all. You gotta be able to have a team for people to do this. You gotta be able to have a team for people to do that. Okay, so with you deciding to become unselfish with this shit. The minute that you open that up, how much more did you feel free?
Way more. It's like I not only felt way more free. It was just like I could see the benefits of being more open to other shit. I could see it coming back. You know what I'm saying? I could see being open to a team. I could see the effects that it had, because when you don't try to handle everything on your own and you apply jobs to other people, it takes the pressure off of you as the creator or as the boss or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like to say boss. I just like to say, you know what I'm saying, the nigga in control or whatever, the nigga who making the shit work. You know what I'm saying? Because we all bosses at the end of the day, and we all making shit work. Like, and we all using our minds to make this one purpose go. Like, so it was just, I don't know, you know, just being open to that shit, bro, and seeing the shit work is motivation to keep doing that shit, because I always been like, my dad raised me just on some, you could do this shit yourself. Like, it's no reason to go pay the next man to go do some shit you can teach yourself to do real quick. You know what I'm saying? Facts,
yeah. And you know what? You went one of these songs, I forgot the name of the song. I tried to write down the name of the song and quote this lyric. One of the songs you say, people can hate you because of your potential. Because they see you, they see the greatness inside you. So boom, they hating on that. So let me ask you this. When did you notice that somebody hated, or when did you notice that somebody had some negative energy towards your potential?
When niggas start telling people behind the scenes that my shit was hard, but they wasn't acting like that online.
Ah, man.
So a nigga,
fake love.
Yeah, it's the behind the scenes. I call it behind the scenes love. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas gonna fuck with you like in the midst of a conversation. If your name come up, they be like, oh yeah, that nigga hard. That nigga hard. His shit, I be listening to. It's like, I know plenty of niggas that play my music on a daily basis, like everyday type shit, but they don't post it. They don't tell me. They don't, you know what I'm saying? But other people have witnessed it, and they'll come back and tell me like, hey bro, that nigga be play your shit all the time. Like, damn, for real, that nigga don't even follow me on Instagram. Nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? So it just, it's the hidden love. Like, you know, it's people kind of like, being that people are naturally like, they scared to fuck with shit unless it's popular, you know. But then we in LA, so it make it even worse, because it's like, nigga, everybody out here want to be the nigga or want to be the top female, so they don't want to really show you too much love, because then you might pass them up, you know what I'm saying? And I don't blame them, but shit, I ain't, like I said earlier, I ain't no hater, you feel me? So everybody that's hard to me, I fuck with. I'm gonna try to make a song with you. I'm gonna repost your shit and all that, because your shit hard.
It's beneficial not to be a hater.
Facts.
And another thing is, I was thinking to myself, as I make like motivational videos on a daily basis, and so what I was thinking was, the cold part about it is when people learn how not to take things personal, they can grow and they can get better, because you're not taking shit personal. When you learn how to just take stuff for what it is. Like, honestly, it's just better to go ahead and accept the fact that this person not messing with you, or that person is not messing with you, rather than feeling like, oh, well, now I got to get back at them now. You know what I'm saying? So how do you deal with the hate that comes with your progress? Because you can't have progress without hate. You can't have progress without something going bad.
I just take that shit as motivation. Like I said, I got friends that don't support my shit. Like, to this day, like, I got people that I grew up with, I got family shit that don't support my shit. And I take that as motivation, because I know once I get to a certain point, they're gonna be the first people that want to be in that door, knocking on that door, you know what I'm saying? So I don't look at that shit like I said, I came a long way, bro. So when I first made my first song, I didn't have nobody listen to my shit, probably but me and 2 other people.
The only person feeling it. That's how you gotta be. Because if you don't feel you, nobody else can.
So then it came from that to now I got more than one song. I got a song got a $250,000 on SoundCloud, 1.5 million. I got plenty videos on YouTube, 10K, and you know, shit doing numbers. Like, shit is working like how I want it to be working. So now that it's switched from that, I can see more people trying to like, oh, okay, like everybody your friend now. Like, you know, everybody like, oh, okay, you rapping now? Like, okay, I heard you, like, and that's just how shit work, bro. That's the motivation behind it, because every time I see another person that's not fucking with me, it's one more person that is fucking with me. You feel me?
Well, how long would you say it took you to put together One Man Army 2? Was that just dropped this year, right?
Right, that just dropped on my birthday, November 29th.
Okay, happy belated.
That was good looking, appreciate that. That was 8 songs. It took me like a month or 2, honestly. Like, cause I just, like I said, I'd be recording shit. Well, I don't record shit every day, but I make shit every day, and I probably record like once or twice a week, and I record like 5 or 6, 7 songs at the time, you know what I'm saying? And I just compile that shit, and then once I do that, I see what sound right together, and that's how my tape coming together. That's how it's been coming together. But this next project I got, I'm going the whole storyline, the whole 9, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna really put it together from the track list to the storyline and all that.
Okay, cool. So do you plan on shooting videos for all of your songs, or how does that go? Because I seen like they got the page on YouTube, Real Rap Out the Mud, Bad Boys.
You know
on
it.
YouTube, they got a whole entire team, the whole layout,
Every
videos,
team.
y'all showing
All
behind
that.
the scenes,
All that.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, do you plan on how many videos do you plan on shooting for just all of your songs in general?
So for this recent One Man Army 2, I shot Pop Out as my single, and I dropped the video before I dropped the project, just on some promotional type shit. So that's one out of the 8 songs. I'm gonna shoot Tap In. That song is number 3 on the track list. That shit been going crazy. Everybody fucking with it, So that's the next video I'm gonna shoot, and I'm probably gonna shoot K.Johns, which is number 7, or
You gotta shoot something for Grateful, nigga.
or Grateful.
You got
Look,
to.
you hear me?
You got to, bro.
K.Johns, Grateful, or No Faking Me. I'm gonna shoot 2 more videos other than
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot like 3 or 4 videos from that shit, like
Yeah.
half and half. You feel me?
You gotta shoot
But,
something for Grateful.
yeah.
On Grateful, I felt the growth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I
Right.
felt the growth. I felt the better decision making,
Yeah.
the way of thinking. Like you can hear it in your songs, but growth was something else to me. You
Yeah,
feel what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
So what does I mean, I'm sure all your songs, I'm sure you can't pick a favorite, but let's talk about just growth in general. What was the mindset going into making growth?
Making growth, or making
a song.
Making a song.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so as far as that song, like what's crazy is that's the newest song from all them songs on that track list, which is why I threw it on there last, because it was like I was kind of skeptical about putting it on there, but honestly, bro, that shit what's crazy is I wrote that song without the beat.
Okay. Damn.
So that
they
shit
had
just
to
came
construct the beat
right.
around
That shit just
Okay.
came like it was just some natural shit. Cause sometimes I just get in the mode where I'm just shit is just flowing, bro, and I write a bunch of songs just to 10 different beats, like, and I had that shit ready. Like, yeah, I'm ready to go to the studio tomorrow. Like, you feel me? And sometimes I can't write shit. Like, you feel me? So that I think I just wrote that shit one day. I was feeling it. I wrote that shit one day. One of my producers sent me that. I think Foth sent me that. I think that was produced by Foth, as a matter of fact. And I rapped the shit one time, and everybody that was in the room was like, "Oh yeah, that's it. Record that." Yeah, and they was like, "Record that shit." I'm like, "All right, man, let's do that." And then the hook, you feel me? Like the hook, I just came up with that shit freestyle, like so.
So
It just came together.
Do you do more writing or do you punch in?
I do writing. I like to write, bro, because I'm a thinker, bro. You feel me? So I can punch in, but I don't like how on the spot that is, because I know I could think of some shit way deeper. Like if I had a couple of minutes, you feel me? So I could do that shit, and have done it before, but I like how it come out better when I put some thought into it, because my whole purpose is, like I said, I'm trying to put niggas on game, bro. I'm trying to, give game to niggas. So I'll be wanting to put in key shit and say certain shit so that niggas can remember it and niggas can take it and run with it. I don't want to just say all punchlines, all cool, you know what I'm saying? Because that's all I'm gonna do if I freestyle. I ain't gonna even lie to you, you know?
I feel that with shit. Clapitup LA with my boy K.Johns.
Yeah, K.Johns.
Y'all make sure y'all tap in to One Man Army 2. Got a pop-up shop going up today.
Yes, sir.
At Fox Hills Mall. You just had one November 27th, right?
Yep, I had a
project drop after that, right?
I had a pop-up, and then we had the release party.
Yeah.
And then we about to have a meet and greet today, So I just keep doing shit because we can't do no shows like that. I ain't even did no show yet. That's the cool part about it, because the way I've been doing my process is I just been trying to build, so that when I do my first show, my shit can go crazy.
Oh man, when you do your show, bro. First time I spoke, because I'm a public speaker.
Yeah.
So the first time I spoke to a football team, bro. Like you said, I felt like I just bought on a football game.
You feel me?
So when you actually get to feel that, nigga,
yeah,
it's gonna be a whole different world.
Yeah.
So man, look, check this out. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with Real Rap Out the Mud, Bad Boys. Y'all tap in with K.Johns, Big Ben Ken. There we go. Big Ben Ken. Y'all tap in, man. We out.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Yes, sir. Like that.